If you missed lip service last week, here's what you missed. Now, we've all seen Bobby Lights on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
I'm a very open person. I'm not going to put a label on me. Mm-hmm. I'm already gay, I'm saying, but a label as far as now, like my position, my
top or
position,
bottom.
Top or bottom. So I would just say this, like I do prefer to bottom. I mean, I think it's very clear to the world, yeah. But I will.
Because you like thugs.
Reverse. Yes, I like
and
thugs.
You like to fuck thugs, though.
Thugs like to fuck me.
Yeah. Lip service. All right, we have a very special Girls Club edition of Lip Service. You know it's always the ladies, but today it's like double the amount of fun. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
I'm L'Oreal.
And we got the ladies here.
The Girls Club. What's up? My name is Mika Memes.
Chanel, a.k.a. SNL Young Money's Princess.
Hey, it's your favorite, your girl D Woods.
And it's your girl Princess Crime Mob representative.
All right, so we're excited that y'all came through. So tell us about Girls Club.
So Girls Club it's like I like when you said a mindset, but it's girls just coming together to support each other, whether you're in dance, whether you sing, whether you rap, whether you're a radio host or, whatever you do, we kind of come together and support each other. So we started off with us in the music business. We've all seen major success and we've all done it alone, kind of. Mm-hmm. Like even me and my sister were sisters when we haven't really done a project with each other.
Right. Everybody always is like, when are they going to do something together?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it's just like, we did that when we were little. But we're so talented. We were like, let's just come together and do like this massive like girl Wu-Tang. Mm-hmm. And we all can still do our own individual things, but
it's like a collective.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A collective project.
Everybody got to know how to sing, though?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Everybody has to be motivated to something.
I didn't know there was a foundation of singing.
No, we support whatever. Like, we got to support Angela. You've been doing your thing. We've been cool for a long time. So if we're in the city, we coming to your shit. And then if you're in Atlanta, you'll come to our shit.
Yeah, Chanel always hits me up. Like if I'm in Atlanta, she'll be like, "Where you at, girl? I'm gonna pull up."
As soon as I see her, you gotta come to. But so it's that we have a comedian. Her name is Teresa Top Notch, and she, if she has a stand up or a show, we go make sure that she feels our energy. And we have a couple other girls that we have a part of us, but it's a small but big group.
It's nice because people always act like women can't get along with each other.
Right.
And that's our biggest thing, to make sure people know that we really support each other. It's not for the money. It's not for fame. Like, we've done all of that before, but now it's about seeing her succeed, seeing her succeed, seeing her succeed, seeing me succeed. And we just changed little girls' mindsets of, they don't have to be catty, they don't have to compete, and they can all get along, and
because that's all they see right now,
right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because I'm sure though, because you guys have been in situations where you're in a group setting, and it isn't easy. Like whether you're with men or women, it isn't easy just to get along with different personalities.
Right.
Yeah, and I tell that to people all the time. Like, how is it working with all these girls? I'm like, how is it working with all the dudes you work with? Like, it's no different. I see y'all backstab each other all the time or help each other all the time. We get into arguments all the time, but we also know what the bigger picture is. And it's just, if you're intelligent enough to not, let small issues that you can resolve dissipate your situation, then that's all it is.
Let's get into some of these issues because we're going to have a little special Girls Code edition since the Girls Club is here. Yes. And it's all women. We're going to talk about whether or not y'all obey the girl code, okay? All right. What are the statute of limitations for fucking a friend? So let's just say you was messing with a dude, right? And then y'all stopped talking to each other, but now you like his boy. It's a whole different situation. Is it okay for you to then start messing with his friend? Or is there a time period like, okay, I dated him 7 years ago, so it's no longer a big deal? And I'm sure people here have done it at some point.
It'd be awkward for me.
Yeah. For me, I feel like family is like family. So like, it would just be weird for me, because if I was like really like somebody's girlfriend, and the brother would have been like, you know what I'm saying, like my brother type. So it's like, was you liking me the whole time? Like, what is going on? Or was you liking him the whole time? So,
but what if years passed? Yeah, what if years passed?
I mean, unless you get, I think if you marry them, if it's like your I don't know.
You can't predict that. You gotta do it first.
You gotta be a boyfriend
Look,
first.
if I'm gonna go out with you, we gotta get married.
Get married.
So you dated him in high school, and then years later you met the brother in Atlanta doing something.
Or just his boy. You don't even gotta be his brother.
brother to me is
Brother's a little
different.
Yeah.
I think some years
so
can
let's
go by.
talk
where
You're like, oh, I already met your parents.
Your homeboy.
Homeboy is different than brother.
Homeboy's homeboy.
It's different.
Yeah.
Your
It
homeboy's
depends on
homeboy.
how long y'all were together too. I think.
Right.
Like if it was
how
on
how serious
a
was
year, then
the
it
was
was
the
like,
first relationship,
Yeah.
and was the homeboy around during
That's
the
what I
time of the
think.
first
Yeah.
relationship?
That's
Y'all
what
was
I
all hanging out. That's kind of trifling a little bit.
that's very
I mean, I've done it before, so.
So she trifling a little bit.
I tried some trifling shit before, of course.
I feel okay. Family is iffy, but I feel like if you're truly attracted to someone, if it's just you just trying to fuck, that's
Different.
you control yourself.
Yeah.
But if it's
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's okay.
no, I was gonna say control yourself.
clothes on.
But if it's like that real attraction, you know what I'm saying, that real chemistry, I just don't think people are supposed to stop themselves because like something created that chemistry, and it's probably something that God gave you to have an experience with this person. Y'all might not even end up screwing that long. Maybe it was a one-time thing, and then you guys actually do business or get creative with each other.
Exactly.
So I don't think you should stop
I
yourself.
think it's true.
I don't think
I
anybody
agree.
should stop themselves from building a relationship with another human being.
Also, part of the excitement might be that it's kind of taboo. Like y'all
Yeah.
might be
That you're not supposed to be doing this shit.
Then if y'all really get cool, and then now the other ex is the third wheel, and
Right.
Oh, no, we not hanging
I mean,
out.
not third wheel, but they still come
Hey,
around.
you wanna come out with
then
me and
the
your
pettiness comes, like he bring a chick around.
So you have
and-
never done that?
Uh-oh, she knows something.
No, I'm just
joking, I'm
asking.
joking.
I'm just asking.
I was trying to remember, like, no. I don't know, it'd just be weird.
But you know,
It's like years.
it's not necessarily wrong. It's just weird feeling.
Yeah, it'd be weird. It's not wrong.
So I had a situation where I dated this guy, and years later, probably like 4 years later, a guy that he was friends with tried to talk to me. But I didn't realize that they was friends. I didn't know them for being together. Maybe he was around, but I didn't recognize him. You know what I mean? Like,
didn't pay
it
attention.
wasn't that serious. But he brought it up to me. Like, I know somebody that you used to deal with. But he wouldn't tell me who, but I knew who it was. Like, I put 2 and 2 together. You know what I mean? But I still talk to him. I'm not going to be like, oh, because you knew somebody that I fucked with 4 years ago that I kind of might have seen you when we was out. No, like if I fuck with him now, or like we got a little connection or whatever, then I'm going to fuck with him. I'm not going to think about some 4-year-old shit. I don't fuck with you no more.
Would you feel weird about with them like talking to each other? Like you think he would ask?
I mean, of course.
You think that
human nature.
guys ask like, so what was she like when you fucked her?
Oh, I already did this before. Oh yeah.
Did she do that little thing?
Say it tuned out. Okay,
Yeah,
look. No, this happened to
Then she
me.
do
I
that.
mean, what you mean? Okay.
Yeah, what you mean? My friend, you mean? No,
So what happened was I met this guy and I was dating him. Okay, I like gangbangers and thug killers and drug dealers. So I
was thinking
ended up being
Not that type of gangbang, by the way.
When you said gangbang, I was like, Jesus. Spill the tea, sis.
You didn't get to that part of the show yet.
So what happened
One at a
was,
time.
I met one first, and then they was in the same gang, like throw it up. That type of gang.
We got you now.
And
So you was
then
thinking
I
about
met
moving.
somebody who was like a higher member of the gang.
Nothing wrong with a level up,
But
baby.
separately, yeah.
Nothing wrong with a
level in the game. I gotta go.
Ain't nothing like the OG.
But they ended up becoming friends and like discussing me.
How did you
with
find out
each
they
other.
discussed you?
Cause they told me.
Both of them told you?
No, the younger one told me.
Oh,
OG
the younger
didn't
one told
tell
on the OG? Oh, he got to get out of here.
He was like,
Blood out.
He was like, I mean, it was all good, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we was,
He can't do nothing
basically
about it.
Talked about us having sex.
Wow.
They're like,
What'd he say about you?
They said it was good.
Okay, good.
Well, that's all good.
So you win.
They say it's good.
So you're the winner at the end of the story.
Yeah, I won, and they
But
both.
so
still
did you
love me.
feel it? You don't.
They
you didn't
both
feel no
still
kind of-
love me.
Yeah. Shout out.
Long as
Long
my
as
bitches
my
love me.
bitches love me.
Shout out to them niggas. That's it. You know who you are.
OG
All right.
in a little one.
Now, would you stay friends with somebody who kicked it to your man?
No.
To my man, like the
No,
man that I'm with.
Fuck no.
Yeah, like a guy you're dating. Let's just say she got drunk and she don't remember.
Nope.
And y'all was out and she was flirting with him, but she was like, "Yo, I swear I don't remember nothing. I
cardinal
just wait.
sin.
Like
It's
I'm
a
so
cardinal
embarrassed."
That bitch.
You know they say a drunk heart speak a sober mind. So you know that's your inhibition killer right there. You know all of that
She
go
gonna
away.
come back.
When
Although
when
some of y'all
alcohol-
done blacked out and not remember.
Yeah, I done said
nothing.
some shit
yeah,
when I was
yeah.
drunk. Yeah, that ain't me.
I think I'm
Nah, but
clean
when
to
it
black
comes
out.
to
It's crazy.
breaking the boundary of respect
That's
with a
different.
friend's relationship, that's different.
What if she
Yeah,
was
not
like,
friends.
"I'm so
I've
sorry"?
I've accidentally said something to a friend. It was a
shit,
guy
Chanel.
who was my friend, who we've been friends, but I was drunk and I said some shit to him at the club. And I woke up and I said,
Why did I say that, right?
But he wasn't
Damn.
dating your friend.
No,
Your
he
homegirl,
wasn't.
Right. So
It was
I
just-
mean that's a little different.
But it wasn't your inhibitions, was it? Or you feel
think
like you really
so.
felt like that?
I think I don't know. Because no.
So okay, so maybe
Because
people do get drunk.
I wouldn't
and
really
I
do the
think so.
act. I wouldn't really do the act, but like, I think I just.
What did you
said
say?
I'd
We just
fuck the
gotta know.
shit out of you or something crazy like that.
I'll fuck the shit out of you.
And then, you
Not
know,
that bad.
no, but like,
Sounds like a
he's
good
not
time.
supposed to think that I.
Want to fuck the shit
Right.
out of him.
Because y'all just friends.
Right.
Do you want to fuck the shit out of him?
No.
Did you have to own up to it the next day and be like, "Listen, I said,
Yeah,
no,
I had to
said
call him.
that.
I said, yo. I was just drunk, nigga.
I really don't want to fuck the shit out of you. It would
I
be
know,
very
he was
mediocre."
like-
That was Pat and Ron.
I actually don't want to fuck the shit out of you.
But I'm sure he probably is like, I can take her down.
Okay, what if it was a situation where you had a threesome with your man with the other girl and she contacted him outside of the threesome?
Still not right. I don't like that.
That's fucked up.
What happened?
If y'all had a threesome and the girl contacted him outside of the threesome.
She's not supposed to know him.
He gotta shut that
She
shit
has
down.
no contact to him.
Well, the thing is,
should have
well,
only
that's
had
how you gotta be
the
careful who you have threesomes with, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta understand the code. The code? Yeah, that's his code. You don't do that. You don't fuck with no friends, ex-boyfriends, mans, nothing, and you don't go behind nobody back to somebody else. So they man. You
Right.
just don't do that.
Everything gotta come through you.
Yeah, my sister had to cut somebody off because she was dating somebody who had a lot of money, and her homegirl was around them, and the homegirl called him and asked him to borrow money instead of asking my sister.
no.
Yeah,
That's crazy
Right?
as hell.
that's
Hell
not
yeah.
cool at all.
Did he lend it to her?
No, he called my sister and was like, "Why?"
Right, why she want-
Yeah, and I was her friend for like 15, 20 years.
I feel like that's a risk with a threesome though. Like that's why you shouldn't. Well, me personally, that's not my thing because I would really have to go to jail if the bitch was trying to fuck with my nigga behind the whole shit or whatever. Like I just couldn't see being okay with that. Like, oh, she called you. How's she doing today? She
Right.
good? She, you know what I
That's
mean?
why I
Not
think
like
that threesome thing should be a moment. I think there's some relationships out there that be trying to make it a
Thing.
once in a while thing, but physical interaction brings forth emotion, like
Some type of
So
emotion.
you playing.
Well, let's talk about Quincy Jones for a second because
I
he
love
is
him. He's my favorite.
84 years old and he has 22 girlfriends and they all know about each other, he said.
Wait, huh?
And they're all under the age of 40 what?
They are between the youngest is 28 and the oldest one is 42.
Can I be one of his
28 to 40.
That's what I was going to ask.
I love him.
In that box,
Sense.
I fit in that age range.
Crazy as hell.
Because he can't be fucking no
They
22
signing
of them.
contracts and stuff too.
I know he wanted
No,
to
he
trying to take
our
contracts.
He listen, they in all different countries. He said one of them's in like Stockholm, one's in Cairo, one's in Shanghai because he travels a lot.
We met him when we were little.
Oh, you did?
Let me tell you. Remember,
I don't know.
Nina,
They sex job crazy at that age. Though.
That's what I said. He want that little pickle tickle, but he can't be fucking all of them.
we met him. We performed for him when we were kids in the theater. So do you remember the Jane Fonda tribute when he was there? YEA?
I was not there.
Oh, well, we performed for him, and I'll never forget this because we was joking, we was laughing, I bust off. We had this girl who looked like 17 or 18, and all she kept saying was, Africa? Africa? And she couldn't even speak English, and that's who he was with that night.
Well, he got 22 of those.
more,
yeah.
She's like, Africa?
All over the world.
Now, could
That's
you
all she
imagine falling in love with somebody who's 84 years old?
No.
Yes.
As my grand.
As your grand,
Like answer that way.
like just the love of. Oh, I love that you live so much
Like,
life.
I have love for you,
Oh, fuck
granddad, but I can't.
Even when I'm 84, I'm not fucking with an 84-year-old.
You gotta be at least that way.
I'm gonna have me a young
A lot of
boy.
wisdom and game. I soak it all up.
So yes.
I love him. Yes.
I'm trying to think of an 80-something-year-old that
I
we
wouldn't be in a
know.
relationship.
Okay, it's Quincy Jones
that's why I
though.
said have love for
That's Quincy
them.
Jones.
As long as we don't
Have a lot of love.
Who else is
He
84?
made Thriller.
Nah, that's
Thriller.
dope. He can mentor me, but I don't want to fuck him.
Talking about
Right.
But you probably don't have to fuck him.
I don't
He
even
just
want him
wanna
to
play
fuck
Do
with
his
84-year-olds
something.
have sex?
Yes.
Like
They
if
be
you're
popping them
84?
pills.
Man, he
They
probably-
wanted
yeah,
they
He
big
probably
wet
fucked the
into
shit
the
out
day
of
they
them
died.
girls.
You think so?
They
Because he
want-
probably
But he in
like
a
their
wheelchair,
company.
though.
Fucking, but they
He's in a wheelchair?
He at least
Well,
want
he
them
was
to
in a
lick.
wheelchair when I saw him
Sometimes
at
they
He
Coachella.
at least want them to lick on it or suck
Yeah,
on it.
you gotta
Yeah.
do some. It's gonna touch.
He probably do some weird shit.
It's gonna
having him
touch
hanging
you.
from the ceiling or some shit.
Listen,
Playing
when-
Michael Jackson music.
Quincy Jones probably.
You are not.
Playing the color, playing the Color Purple soundtrack.
I am here with
That
you.
nigga dick big as hell.
Damn, that nigga took big as hell.
Hell, damn, that nigga did big as damn, that nigga did big as hell.
What if he wanted you to just masturbate in front of him or something?
That's probably what he be on.
Niggas like,
That was like,
Baby, no shade. Because he tries to help you
Jones
live
got that
forever.
long money.
you would
But
do it.
all you got is like 5 more years left. And I'm just saying he goes to 100.
Quincy.
But I'm just saying he gotta weigh the options. Like you would be with a broke, crazy
He's
nigga
not
for
doing
3-4 years.
having sex.
or
He
a rich
have a
nigga that's gonna treat you like shit.
Right.
Or old ass nigga that just want to enjoy the last.
Man, let's
Couple
go.
years ago,
Where you
like-
want to go? Let's go.
You want some
just push me over there.
That's something to think about.
I'm not sharing no 85-year-old dick. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, not no 22 ways.
But I'm telling you
what they doing with
that's very little effort for you.
22 ways. How do you even know 22 people like that?
Because he
Like,
travels the world.
I mean, like, you know 22 people, obviously, but like intimately like that. That's OD. Like,
22 Savage.
You could not do that.
Every area code.
he got hoes.
Because it makes you look
Every
at what
country
kind of woman
code.
you are. You're not finna do that.
Every country code.
You not.
But what about sharing
Marry Quincy Jones.
your man with like with 21 other women?
Quincy.
Some of them out there doing it right now.
Right,
They don't
you just
even
don't know.
Not knowingly
knowing.
at all.
But you could be with somebody that you knew was fucking other people. Like that's not your man, but
That shit be getting annoying. I hate that shit.
It depends what you
Probably
doing.
single.
Yeah, what are you doing? So if you think you're in a relationship and he's doing whatever, that's a problem.
crazy.
I have a boyfriend, but he don't have a
There's a
girlfriend.
mutual
Yeah.
understanding
Like, you
that
just
you're
dating.
casual and you're casual other places.
I think
then,
that's fine.
I mean, that's up to you.
That's called dating.
I think
you know
there's
what
too
mean?
much shit out here for
There's-
people to
yeah.
be playing with.
Yep, that's true.
Fuck
I
around
can't
the
with
rosy.
that.
Like,
I can hang out with somebody who may hang out with a lot of people, but I probably won't be physically, intimate with them just because there's a lot of, germs and cooties.
Yeah.
I'm a hypocrite.
You can use
I'm like fucking
condoms.
like 3 different people right now when I want to. So
When I feel like
I think as long as you wearing condoms, then you fuck whoever you want to fuck.
Right.
I'm not saying go fuck everybody, but
if
like
if you feel like
if
it.
you feel like fucking, put a condom on and fuck.
Now, what if he had a little bump, but you're not sure?
Oh nah.
I didn't finish.
Who got a little bump?
It could be a razor bump or ingrown hair.
Got to finish.
Wait for it to heal. Put some aloe vera on it.
Aloe
You know
vera.
what? A mole even scares me.
A mole.
You know what?
Yeah, mole.
See, I was-
A mole will scare your ass. You like, hold on, this nigga got a mole.
I swear to God, I was finna get somebody was dating some head. And I was like, oh, hey, I was like, what is that?
Nigga like, it's a birthmark, bitch.
Be like, turn the light on.
Right.
He said that. He said
Scratch it. Wait, is it a scab?
That's when you gotta pull out the iPhone and turn on the flashlight.
I'd have been
dying laughing inside. 'cause I'm like, you flash.
Slow down. You take your hand. You like rock button.
So you said no?
Everything crusty. Yeah,
You believed him?
Ew.
it was a mole.
It was a mole. Okay.
But it was just a bump. And I was like, it's a light switch.
I guess if you have a mole, you gotta like pre-explain that shit. Like, look, you about to go down there. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have a mole.
Nah,
I
that
know
sounds
it's-
worse.
That'd be crazy.
Yes.
That sounds worse.
Yeah, I'd be like,
You gotta slickly show her or
Like, what you mean you got a mole?
Right.
like he gotta like take his boxes off and kind of just like
Like he
gotta be confident about the mole.
Right. I'm confident about my mole.
If he's confident about the mole, that's a mole. If he like this and shit, just trying to show you the side of his ball.
That's a bump.
That's a bump.
Because like we were just talking about this because I have a birthmark right above my lip. It's a strawberry birthmark, but it looked like it could be something.
No, it doesn't.
No, like a pimple.
Like no, it looks like lipstick.
It does.
Like, you're like, oh, it's just your lipstick.
It's beautiful.
It doesn't look like a herpes mark.
It's right here.
No, herpes don't even be that high.
But yeah, no,
Too close to your nose would be herpes.
yeah.
She got herpes in her nose.
But I be having to explain it.
It come from here all the way to who? No, you know, it's a birthmark. That's it.
When I was in high school, I had this boyfriend. Like we started dating, but he was like, he told me at first he was nervous to kiss me because he thought I had herpes.
Tell him to go look it up in the fucking on Google.
His
That's
mother
not
got
where
herpes.
it be.
It was. He didn't tell me till much later. But he was like, I always thought you had herpes or something. I was like, well, thank you for still dating me and not asking me.
Right. Thank you for kissing me anyway and not knowing for sure.
Do you guys remember the first time you ever sucked somebody's dick and didn't know what you were doing?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I think I always knew.
Because I have to think that, I think about the first time I did it and I really didn't know what I was doing and I feel bad for him. Because I know.
The very first time I gave head, I was 16 and he was 24.
Oh,
and he kind
that's
of
rape.
Yeah, well, and he kind of like instructed me. He kind of like taught me like how to do it.
Like that.
Yeah, I like it.
I watched so much porn when I was
and we
young.
would like watch porn, and he would be like, "You see
Yeah, that's
that?"
why
I felt like
That's how you
91, 92 channels. Oh, y'all.
I still suck my
I
tongue.
watched the porn that was like
seriously.
plays.
I was always
like
good.
it was like a show. So then when I got into my position, I was like, okay, it's time to perform. So I felt like I did a good job.
I did a terrible job the first time I did it. I didn't know what I was doing. Because I had never seen like it done before. I didn't know what I was doing.
So what do you think that the girl that had that video where she's like, what is that? What was that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Is that good? Like,
guys
there's
like that.
7 of us here. Like,
What
is
video
that
was this?
the lady who took the fucking Grand Crab?
Oh, the grapefruit.
The grapefruit.
Oh, and girls?
Yeah,
was-
I don't. That's too much. That shit looks scary.
Yeah, that's
No, that's not sexy.
But the grapefruit simulates a vagina, so she was just
doing that for her.
for him.
The grapefruit on his penis simulates
a vagina.
So you've done this before?
No, I'm just saying.
Remember the whole grapefruit craze? Everybody was talking about on Instagram like 2 years ago or something.
I didn't know if anybody ever really did it. You know what I mean?
I tried.
Did anybody?
I've never did it.
Did it work?
I don't think I need
You
to
tried
do
it? Oh, you did try it.
because I forgot to. I put the grapefruit in the refrigerator. So when I cut the whole
shrinkage.
yo,
wow.
we'll
need a
start
warm
again
grapefruit.
later. Let's just watch a movie.
I can't believe you tried it.
I did. I was like, okay, wait a minute.
That's because a lot of pre-planning.
Only reason why, because when I watch porn, like it be nasty shit.
Right, grapefruit.
And that shit
We
sounded
love nasty
nasty. And I was
shit.
like, maybe niggas like to hear all that.
Yeah, they do like to hear that.
So I was like, well, okay, let's give this a whirl.
Yeah, nothing like because nobody likes quiet head.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It gotta be like,
You got a hum on it.
yeah, gotta be something going on.
Sing to that.
And y'all can sing too, so there's no reason you're not humming.
I got rave reviews my first head experience. I did.
next to your sister.
But I didn't know what I was doing.
I
And
feel bad.
it took a long time. I was with the boyfriend for a long time, and he had been eating me out or whatever. And so finally, he just like, I guess he got up the nerve to finally ask me. He didn't want to offend me, and I was just like, do I have to? He was like, no, I just love the way you kiss me, and I just feel like it would feel really good if you kissed me there too. I was just like,
Oh, that was he had some game.
Right?
That's sweet.
He had game. Oh, okay. Where's the grapefruit?
but he was just like, you did really good. Like you did really. I was like, okay, cool.
Good job. Gold star.
I'm pretty sure my teeth scraped the first
Mine definitely did.
penis. That
And my
went
shit
in
was
mouth.
dry as hell. I didn't know what I was
didn't
doing.
know about that. No, see, I was
Dry.
spitting on it because I was like, I
He
think
asked
I'm
me to do
supposed
that shit
spit.
again.
I think I'm supposed to spit on it.
yeah.
I didn't learn from
I'm
a
gonna do
porn,
it really
though.
bad. So
I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing.
Are you expert now?
And you know what made me learn how to do it? I read an article in a magazine about how to give a blowjob, and that's how I learned how to do it.
What?
Really?
I actually watched a video of Superhead.
Video.
I watched
See?
the
Oh, that's what I did
the one
too.
with Mr. Marcus?
Girl, I watched it.
But
Is it
Yes, and there's this one scene
everybody-
where she spit on it and the spit went to drip down and she went underneath the court to spit on her. Girl.
Yes.
I didn't do all that.
What's his name?
That's that same video.
Mr. Marcus.
They was
Mr. Marcus.
outside.
Okay, yes.
They was
Marcus.
outside.
Oh, yeah.
And he
Mr. Marcus was up there,
running from
and he
her.
actually talked about that.
Yep.
He talked about it.
Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Shout out to Mr. Marcus and Superhead for teaching us all how to give head.
I have a Mr. Marcus story.
He was like, "I'm gonna give classes, and we'll have a competition, and you guys could practice on me."
Wow.
I have a Mr. Marcus story.
You had sex with him?
Wait.
Don't.
I'm through, princess. He's my favorite.
But no, it was T-Pain had a party at his house, and it was some kind of, I don't know, people was dressed up, but it wasn't Halloween. And
It wasn't
oh, you know, this is the same party.
already.
This is the same party I was telling you about
At T-Pain
earlier.
house.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So now it's
Oh, girl, you was at a sex party.
Okay.
y'all didn't.
I mean, the
other part.
dressed up, not Halloween
it was-
part kind of gave it away.
Man, no, it was another part I told them earlier, and I didn't even.
So what happened?
So I was talking to T-Pain's mama about something else.
She was at the sex party?
Girl.
No. Right.
About something else.
Teddy Payne.
And this voice was behind me, and I turned around, and all I saw was a hat, and it was like shining, and I was like, Jesus. No. And then I looked down,
It's Mr. Marcus.
and he had no shirt on, and his costume was an elephant tent. So all he had was a piece of cloth and the elephant. And that elephant
creative.
was everywhere, and everybody.
Eating mad peanuts.
He was. It was in drinks, stirring up shit.
Shut up.
Wait, he was stirring shit with the elephant trunk?
Yeah.
Did you drink it?
What?
I didn't. Not my cup.
Not my
Not my liquor.
Not in my cup.
But oh yeah.
So that was Mr. Marcus?
We don't try to go to
Mr.
one of them
Marcus,
parties.
and it was an elephant tent.
What
I
kind
don't know.
Now, what did you have on?
Oh no! So we had a party, and I left once I was
You were like, listen,
What was
they
the
got elephants in here. I gotta go.
She was the
glory
ringleader.
of Mr. Marcus.
Oh, okay.
Glory of
I thought it was like he had some kind of shiny.
Oh no! It was just every time he walked
I
by, it
remember
was.
He had his
glory.
Timbs on.
Yes,
Girl.
He had on Tim's and the cloth.
He on
the
the
elephant
elephant trunk
trunk
and the dick out.
in the hat. So he was literally walking around with his dick out and some Tim's and a hat on.
And he gonna
Yeah, I mean,
interrupt
that's
the
what he wear all the
conversation
time
with you and
anyway.
T-Pain's mama.
Yeah.
We went to a
Hey, she wasn't talking
VMA
about
after party. Do you remember that at
That's what I'm talking about.
Jamie Foxx's
Oh
house?
no, not that.
And we were like, you don't remember that? Y'all was, no, because y'all
we
was
had
having a
the
dance
dance battle
battle.
with
And
Jamie
I was the
Foxx.
one walking around because I wasn't dancing. And so I walked to the back and they were like
battling.
literally doing it on the pool table. When I came back, I was like, they're doing it.
People having sex.
I was like, let's go.
But when you say they, it was a lot of
It
people.
was strippers.
Oh,
It was like
okay.
strippers up there, butt ass naked, and then I saw like some action happening, and I was like, oh.
See,
I
those Jamie
ran to
Foxx
find
parties
them.
are legendary because people always talk about how he would have them parties.
Yeah, and we was too
That's
young.
why Katie
for that.
Holmes walking on the stage on the
was a
Grammys
puff joke.
glowing and shit.
Katie Holmes is looking like, yes,
Man,
You ain't never party with me, like party with me.
Party.
That nigga Fab was looking like.
Do you see how Diddy cropped him out a picture? Did y'all see that?
And they blurred out French
And
Montana.
they blurred French
too.
Montana out the picture.
Huh? What Frenchie do?
I was
Wait,
slapping.
what?
He cropped Fab out the picture.
Did he?
Then
Yes.
they blurred out French.
That's his
So
boy.
it was like Kendrick,
I don't
Jay,
know
and
why.
Nas.
Yeah.
And he was like 3
Diddy
kings.
wasn't even in the picture.
Diddy wasn't in the picture.
And then he
Oh,
posted
he's
it out
petty.
there. Right, dude.
I don't know what he had.
Shout out to Diddy. That's dope.
He said
that
that's
boy
dope.
was cracking.
That wasn't brotherly love right there.
Yeah, that wasn't brother love.
He was some balloons and everything. I had a cake.
All right, now, next question. If you were into S&M, would you be the dominant or would you be the submissive?
I'm a Gemini, so I'm gonna have to
varies.
switch it up.
Yeah. I'm an
gonna have to-
Aquarius, so I go with the flow.
What do you prefer, though?
Submissive.
Like later get it done to you.
Yeah, I probably want to be the submissive.
Me too.
Cause you would feel weird like beating a guy or something.
Yeah,
That's a real
You gotta
bitch.
take pain, right? You got a whole tattoo just all the way. I can't do the pain thing.
Yeah, I don't like the paint thing either. I'm not doing
I'm gonna
that.
have to. I'm gonna have the whip or the
like light submissive.
candle wax.
I knew Chanel was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I feel like I probably would do a back and forth with it too, because it depends how dominant you are, because that should be real sexy. But then sometimes it's like I want to do it.
Right.
I don't want to be in control.
To be a balance.
So you've done it.
I be having ideas. So
you've done it before?
No, but there's
A
some.
little bit.
I have never like really been like whipped or nothing, but there's certain little games that you might want to play. You know what I mean? And I be having ideas and like imagination. You know, we're performers, we're actresses, so I be like, okay, this is what we gonna do.
She's my little sister. So I'm listening to this.
What's the safe word?
Pineapples.
What? Look at what you doing?
Calling the police.
Hey, nigga, stop.
I've always been like fascinated
pineapple.
with the idea of like having a dick or a strap on for one situation, like being able to girl, and being able to like be the
man.
I don't think I would ever want to put a strap on. I don't want my man to ever want anything.
but I'm saying like just in the.
But
I don't know. I was just
You
like,
want to fuck a girl. She wants to fuck a girl.
that's like a dominant thing.
I've always wanted to know the sensation that men feel when they put their penis in their
that's
like
what I'm
the
saying.
We'll never know.
Because I
want to know what it feels like.
Clearly,
Because they do anything for it, so that is it crap.
It's got to be crazy.
Because how can a guy describe it? Like, I'm sure you think they wonder what it feels like to be entered.
They say that it's wet and
They can experience that.
it's warm and wet.
Yes, they can.
What if your boyfriend was like, I wish I knew what it felt like to have a
tighter,
vagina?
Now, I be like, I wonder what it feels like to get my dick sucked. Like,
I do want to know that.
That's what I'm telling
I want
you.
to know. But guys, I think guys feel like that, like, because they know how we feel once they eat our pussy, whatever. But like, getting your dick sucked just has to be amazing.
It has to be. It's
And you
all
can
so
squirt in
relaxed.
somebody's face like that. That's just
It
great.
seems very primal, right? Like a animalistic.
Come here,
like,
bitch. Let me squirt in your face. Like,
No,
that gotta
for
be
real.
amazing.
Well, you know, I have a
power.
question. So we were kind of talking about this earlier today. I think maybe I was dreaming, but you know how men always say that all women are lesbians.
Yeah, I agree.
I think all men are gay.
All men
Snap, Gigi.
are
I have a
homoerotic.
theory, and my theory is
All men
there
are gay.
too many women that are down with the get down that is not balancing out for all these men to be against it.
There's
Like-
too many men in our business, for one. For two, these men going to jail are so quick to be okay with that shit.
It's gay for
I
stay, they
just
call
really
it.
feel like all men have the same attraction to each other. Like
Right.
they say women.
The brohoods. Like, I can't.
They just don't talk
loving
about
each
it.
other. They will pay a nigga's car note, his house note, and leave his baby mama broke.
And go over and play video games all night.
And be fucking with they niggas all
They
the
be
time.
playing
And we'll
That shit
bow
is
your
right.
ass out the way trying to get into the club so they can be with the next nigga.
Push you in Atlanta.
VIP, push you
Man,
out of
oh
section.
That is
We literally got like bush.
That's like
my section.
to get up into our
That
section.
shit is ridiculous.
It is so sick.
It's the worst in Atlanta. I don't
In
care.
Atlanta,
Everybody,
worse than
a
anywhere
celebrity.
else.
Everybody is
LA and
famous.
Atlanta, I would think, is
Everybody
the two.
famous,
I live in
everybody
both
special,
cities.
everybody
I am
VIP.
very
The guys
aware.
will literally push the girls out the way
Yes.
and stand next to G
And have a section full of
and
niggas.
goddamn.
And I always say guys are bigger niggas than girls.
One
Always.
bottle.
Well, one bottle.
One bottle.
And 10 niggas.
And
Come
look
on.
at a woman like just disgusting.
Disgusting.
Like that bitch has banging ass titties, a small ass, but she's beautiful. And you just so happy. You gonna whisper in this nigga ear all night?
Yes.
That verse. Yo, that shit. Like,
What the fuck do they be talking about for so long? I be thinking about that shit. Like,
Just
what does
whispering.
these two niggas got to talk about in the club when there's mad bitches
And you
and
can't
liquor?
even hear each other.
And y'all been talking for an hour. What
Just
are y'all
smell
You know
each
what I
other's
think too? I
cologne.
think sometimes guys be doing all kind of lean and popping pills and then fucking with each other and then acting like it never happened.
they got to.
So they be talking about fucking each other. And
They be like, yo,
That's it, sucking dick.
they be popping
That's why I be
mollies.
dating the gangbangs. Whoa, shit.
And then they suck a
Last
dick
night
and then they
was
act like they don't
amazing.
remember shit.
Where you was looking at my balls last night?
Last night was amazing,
You did
Daddy.
something special with your tongue last night.
Yo, these two kids I grew up with,
Right.
when we were young, like maybe like 14 years old,
Daddy.
one of them told me the other dude sucked his dick on the roof.
What?
Whoa.
He was like, but we were young.
But we were young.
No, we were young. And so I guess he was like, yo, we was on the roof. And he just was like, yo, let me try something. And he was like, what? And he said he started sucking his dick. And he was like, yo, chill. But I don't feel like he said,
Chill.
yo, chill.
That's not what you say when somebody starts sucking your dick. Doesn't
He said, yo, chill, all right.
Right.
He said, yo, chill as he laid back and got comfortable.
Right.
Chill.
Yo, he said, chill as he, right. He said, chill as he grabbed his
I ain't gonna hold you. A real nigga would have been like, and then I grabbed him and threw him off the roof.
That's why I was just got home.
That's why I'm locked up now.
That's why
That's
I'm
the
writing
plot
you.
of Juice.
That's why I'm in
I don't even know why he told me that story.
Because he was coming out.
He wanted
He was trying to stuff about the closet.
he wanted you to tell
He wanted you to be
He probably
his
want to see my
beard.
reaction.
So I have a question, and I mean, this may be kind of like, irrelevant, but so you dating a dude, you know how like a lot of dudes are okay when there's a girl and she's into girls or she's had an experience with girls, and what if your dude says, well, I had an experience with a man, but that was just one time.
That happened on
It's like,
Insecure.
Yeah, but I insecure.
Does this bother us? It bothers me because like it wasn't one time. It was just the first time.
Right.
But
It bothered me because I can't compete with penis.
You can.
compete
Gigi,
with
yes, you
another
can. I
woman.
need
No,
you to
I
have more
can't.
confidence in yourself.
No, I cannot. I don't have a penis. I can't give you that. You can't suck a penis.
You
on
could
me,
buy
my
one.
Body. Nah, it's not the same.
A purple one or
if
something.
I don't want a plastic penis, I'm sure he don't want no plastic penis either. I'm sure he want the body connected to it the same way I feel. I need a body connected to
They
it.
have some really great fake penises now, though.
Really?
How can you fuck your man?
It feels real.
Like, is he never gonna have sex with another man again?
that's the question.
I think that's what the problem is because
Once you
like
gay, you gay.
No, but listen, there's a lot of women that experimented and then settled down with a man and
this
never
is
did
what
it
I'm
again.
saying. Like we've talked
Why
about
can't
this
men
before.
experiment?
She settled
We've
down,
talked
but she's
about
gonna
this.
get down when it's getting
Man,
good.
let me tell you something. The way that my daddy told me a man's supposed to be is a man. You don't, ain't nobody putting nothing in your ass. You ain't sucking up. Like, it's
What if
like
he
a
put it in
different-
someone else's
females,
ass?
This is why I give us a pass. Because females, we came out sucking on our mama titty. We've been, we're nurturers. We're like, that's
supposed to
what
be
we are.
lesbian.
Although if
Men
you're Jewish
are
and you
not
have a brisk,
like
is that what it's called, a brisk, where they when you're a baby they circumcise you and then the rabbi like sucks your
Sucks
penis
it off. Yeah.
What?
The rabbi
Yes.
sucks
So,
the skin off with his
and
mouth.
by your thinking, Mika,
I'ma
I
slap
did not know
somebody.
that.
What?
That's
You're
what
supposed to
No,
get
yeah,
your
the
dick
rab-
sucked by another man,
The rabbi,
especially a rabbi.
Okay, let's all just be gay.
That's in the Jewish
At the end of
culture.
the day.
yeah.
Folks,
Yeah.
get on my nerves.
That's
I
why.
know that's
like-
how it went down.
Present day, or you
I just
talking about like
found that out.
That's why
Jesus time?
priests touch little boys.
Present day.
All right, but listen, this brings me to a good question. Somebody emailed in, and I definitely want to see what y'all think. Okay. So this woman said she needs some non-biased advice. I've been in a relationship for a little over 3 years. When my partner was a child, he was sexually abused by his older stepbrother. 2 years ago, I found out he was contacting people off Backpage, and when I confronted him, he broke down and told me why he does the things he does, and it came down to him having been sexually abused as a child. His family does not know. They know something happened, but cannot put their finger on it. When this happened, I had him seek therapy, and I was seeing a therapist myself. I remember my therapist telling me he may be a sex addict or a porn addict, but I didn't think that was him, so I never even told him what she told me. I kind of brushed it off. 2 years later, he proposes, and from my point of view, everything has been great. He's a great father. I know he loves us. Legit, everything is amazing. But then this weekend,
Get to the proposal.
I came across his Snapchat, and it was literally filled with porn. He follows girls who specifically use Snapchat for porn. He would send money for personal videos or pictures. This time, I just couldn't take it, and therefore kicked him out and told him he was sick. He is an addiction and a problem. It's clear as day. It's like a double life. Maybe I dropped the ball by not really taking this as serious the first time around, but I trusted he would really get help and not just see a therapist a few times and call it a day. Am I wrong for turning my back on him?
No.
No.
Well,
You did the right thing.
Well, because,
y'all
why?
saying no?
Why? It's Snapchat.
No.
So it'd be better if he was just watching porn. If he saw a bunch
Paying
of
for this
for
shit. Yeah.
It's just like being involved with an alcoholic or any type of addiction or a person who's sick.
But if it's just
It's not
pussy,
healthy.
if it's just pussy and it's not weird shit and children and shit.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say that she found out that he was gay.
I thought the back pages was for men.
For men.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
But the real thing is
So
that he
back
was
page,
abused
he
as a
was-
child, and you know,
it's not as
But
bad.
no,
It's
wait.
So was I.
He could
We
have
all
been abused
more
as a
than-
child, and now he's
Don't
addicted
say
to sex, so he buys
and
it.
addicted to porn. Yeah,
he buys it.
So he
No.
pays for like these
That's
women
just
to
like-
send videos.
No, I
he's not
dated
meeting up
somebody
with
like
them.
that.
How did she
and
know?
was
He
addicted.
does need help. One,
That's a gateway.
It's a
drug.
They have a
slippery
kid
slope.
together.
and if anything, I
Because
feel
he
like
pays for
stuff
it. So if
at-
you watch it for free, you don't need help. Because then I need help.
And that shit
Yeah,
didn't, used to,
but
it
he's
didn't
not-
used to be free. Let's
But
just
to
say.
pay
But he
for it
has
means
to
he
make it
wanted even more.
secretive. He has to
Get him.
hide it.
Exactly. He wants
It started
so more.
free.
Yeah,
You get
it
what I'm
started
saying?
free,
He was
and now
watching
the
it free.
stuff
Now
isn't-
he wanted it personalized, so now
Yeah.
you're paying. Now he
Next
want to
thing
fuck
you
the bitch.
with prostitutes
Now he
and drag
paying.
queens.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
But
saying?
people have like,
But
So
now she pregnant.
I'm at stage 1 then. I ain't get to
Yeah, you
that.
ain't get to the gate. That's your gateway
No, I
drug.
dated
It's-
somebody
You had two. You
who
had
told me that he was
You
addicted
just smoking
to porn.
weed. You ain't
know
drinking
him,
lean
too.
yet.
And he told me that it got out of control when he started looking at what's it called? The tranny porn.
trans women.
And then he told me how gradual it got. At first it was just this, then it was that. And he's like, now I will stay up on my computer until 7 a.m.
Damn that now, 7 a.m.
That's
I feel like it's
Gateway
a
job.
job
Be done,
that's
finish work.
planted. And
Right. You just
Shout out to
and then you're good.
if it's something that happened when he was little and it was never addressed, he could, one, be confused sexually and not know how to handle it. He could, in his mind, like men now, and to try to
Suppress that. He
suppress
just
that.
does
He
it over every
overindulges
woman.
in women to try to cancel out
makes
those true feelings because
That's why.
he probably got hard when he was touched or something. He probably came when he was touched, and it's still, your body's gonna react. So, you know, I just feel like you can't just.
And was it an ongoing
She
thing
can't-
with the brother-in-law?
if they married
Oh,
still.
the stepper. I don't know, but I do know that he did at least go and try to get help.
Yeah.
and then the therapist did say he might have an addiction. She didn't address it. She never even told him, and so it's
So
kind of
I
like
have
you
a
didn't
question.
nip it in the bud, and there were all these signs. Yes, Chanel.
So, an addiction to sex, where does the line draw?
It's
where do
just
you draw
like
the line?
a female who was molested or something. She ends up being a stripper or a prostitute. Ain't that the same kind of correlation?
Okay, but he's not a stripper or a prostitute. He's looking at porn, which everybody here watches porn.
Ain't nobody paying for it here though.
Yeah, but
I'm
I'm
paying for
Okay, but we're women too. We're
Pornhub is free.
No, well, you know what? I did rent some movies one time from Insurrections. And
Oh, so
I
you
kept
paid
them.
for it.
Man, I kept
You
them.
on stage 2.
Bruh. They let me have them because I kept them for 2
So it's
months
just like,
and the
you know,
bill was
smoking
200
weed
and
to
something
then
dollars.
doing coke to then
I was like,
pop
"She
out.
on
coke right
give
now."
me a membership for Insurrections for 2 weeks.
Oh, you
So I
Okay,
got
so
some dildos
I don't know.
that let me
I
keep
think
the DVDs.
how she got kids with him. She got kids with him. As long as his porn choices aren't something that she
Like bestiality.
like
Yeah.
very weird. Like
it'll
or
still go there. He
kids
can't. He
or
got.
she
cut
might need to
close
step her
penis.
sexual activity up.
It ain't about her though.
I feel like
she got to
you
buy a
can't-
strap
you can't
on
put that
and
pressure
fuck him
on
in the
her
ass.
because
Right.
she
Because
can't
of him.
fulfill every
But
fantasy
we
that
don't
has
know
been
how
driven
bad it
into
is.
his
She
head.
might just saw a couple of pictures and is like, "Oh my gosh,
Well, he was sending money to people on Snapchat. She said he follows all these
That's
girls.
what the problem is.
these
right
niggas."
there.
As well
the
as
money
when
got-
you
Sorry, this is
think about-
normal.
Your
It's normal to
husband
me.
and father of
Right.
your children sending random bitches money for videos.
That's a
on
problem.
It's hurtful.
As
You
well
taking
as
money out my
the
kid's mouth.
emptiness she probably feels like that I can't satisfy you, that you have to go and do this. That's just not healthy.
But what's
That's
interesting
why I
is she said that
she
their
should
relationship
leave
has
or
been amazing.
get
He's
the
a
right-
great dad and everything.
That's fine,
But he
baby.
can still be a
all
great
that, but he
dad,
still
just
needs
not
help.
my husband.
He just needs help.
over there. Though.
And she said everything is amazing between us until she
So,
found
bitch,
this out.
why are you prying? If everything was amazing, your ass
But
wouldn't
if
be
she
looking in
married
his
him,
browser.
She need to deal with the.
She needs to just
for
deal.
better,
They need to
sick
go
or
back
for-
to
Oh, so they got
therapy.
married.
They're married, right?
Yeah, they're
She's
married.
saying everything's amazing.
The proposal.
No, she said they're in a relationship. He's her partner. And they've been together for 3 years and they have a kid.
And he proposed to her.
proposed.
He proposed and then
I
what?
guess
3 years ain't that
Yeah, they
long,
were
bro.
engaged.
Yeah,
And,
move on.
3 years not long.
No.
Now it's the kid that's the problem. To me.
And then look, if he really has a problem, you don't want something really bad to happen to him and for it to get worse.
Yeah.
Because you would feel bad. Now, I'm not saying you got to be with him, but maybe you want to at least help him.
help
For the
him
sake of the
through
child.
what? His
Professional help.
sexual
Therapy.
Yeah, talk to him, see what it is.
So
Like, imagine being a kid and getting abused by your stepbrother as a
So he
child.
was getting help. Why did he stop?
I don't know why he stopped, but she said she didn't take it seriously. Like when the therapist was saying, "Well, this is his problem. He's addicted to porn."
She didn't take it serious now, though, bitch. When you see it on Instagram, like, see, you should have. Nah, she should have took it serious when it was.
But she didn't. So now she's like, "Am I wrong if I leave him and kick him out?"
I think it's
give him another.
Think
chance.
about everything you just heard us ladies say. Me when I said all these ladies because I think there's a bunch of different ways you can look at it. We don't know the details, but
I think if you're not happy,
right?
Be happy.
If you're not happy,
see you weren't happy.
Or
she said she was. She sounded like she is happy.
Well, girl, what's your problem?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why she's
you happy.
asking.
You're not prying though.
Help
you
from
get
a
what I'm
distance.
saying? When I'm happy, I don't go looking for a problem.
But let's just say you find one. Like everything is great, so you think, because that happens. You think everything's great, and you find some shit out.
Gotta be something.
Anger problems, sex problems, money problems.
So I guess she just probably needs to see if he can go one more round with the therapy and really get to the root of the problem. Because, it may not really be that much of an addiction, but if it's too much for her, then that's where the problem is. And it's like, I can't be with somebody who's like this. Like,
give him an ultimatum. Like, if you keep doing this,
I'm porn too. Let's watch it together.
Or you know what? Maybe you could not be together, but still help him.
Yeah.
And then if he works through his issues,
but if y'all
that's
y'all
a waste of
can
time.
work
Work on your. I always feel like in relationships, work on yourself first. When you know you have an issue, and the person knows you have some addictions and demons and things that you're dealing with from childhood, work on yourself, and then let's work on a relationship. Because it's hard to be in a relationship when you have all these issues. Yeah,
that's true. But at the same time, it's like he really did not cheat on her though. So if she loves him, then maybe she should figure it out.
But wouldn't you feel crazy if your man was sending money to random bitches?
I had an ex who used to get on the computer every morning and would be on Pornhub, and his dumb ass would never erase the history.
What was he looking at?
Ebony.
Okay, all right. Well,
Okay, well, but we would have just had sex the night before, so every morning you're still getting up like,
it do kind of make you feel
on the
like,
highway. What the fuck are you getting up?
Maybe he feels like he don't want to.
Well, I have a friend whose husband has a sex addiction, and she was finding histories in the cookies, and he's up late at night on the internet, having in group chats and everything.
Oh,
and
shit.
Then he's like waking her up out of her sleep, trying to get her to have sex, and then like doing like when she didn't want to, he would like jack off and then like slap the shit on her, like bow.
Oh my God,
that's what
that's
you get.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
Wake
disrespectful
up,
shit. So it
anyway.
just
Oh my God,
it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. It will get worse and worse and worse. If she doesn't feel like she can satisfy him, he doesn't feel like he's satisfying her. Like it became really, really like toxic.
See now, Princess, let me ask you this. He was still having sex with you every night, but he was still looking at porn in the morning.
Yep.
I don't know if that would bother me
with
so much because we still have a healthy sex life.
But it's still something that I'm not fulfilling because
I feel like sometimes a lot of people aren't in sync
now.
sexually too. Like sometimes guys like to have sex more than we do, and sometimes we like to have sex more than they do.
Right.
So
yeah,
it's
he
hard
has a high sex. I know that now. I mean, what?
What does that mean?
I didn't know that.
I know that now.
I know that now. Being older, but back then, he's always had a high sex drive. So I don't know.
So maybe instead of
2-3
him saying
times
like,
not enough.
So
He
maybe
needs
not saying
7,
he
8,
has
9.
a sex
in a
addiction.
day.
It's just he likes.
Are you talking about one day? 7, 8, 9?
He must not do no drugs.
Like nuts.
do we have a job? How do people have sex
He was
7, 8, 9 times a day?
He's
the weed man.
So in between selling bags,
The weed man.
She always had something to smoke, and he was always getting fucked. So
I wasn't even smoking back then.
What a waste.
That was a waste.
How you gonna waste a relationship like that?
How you end up with
She was not on
I was
the
drinking
diet.
Y'all heard me say I used to mix Bacard Belvedere with 151 and punch. It used to go down.
Listen,
But you
if
wasn't
you're
on the
fucking a
OG
weed man, you
diet.
better smoke weed.
The only 151 and
weed guys I ever met is when I was buying weed. Like you don't just meet a weed guy.
and Hawaiian punch. By the cat.
my famous quote: "The waitress cannot date the cook."
All right, now I gotta ask y'all this next question. Have you ever aggressively pursued a man?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's aggressive?
Yeah.
Like, yes,
That's going hard.
Yeah, I didn't went hard to and I have to look at myself like, oh, you trapped.
That same ex I was talking about, we was younger, and I used to always see him in the club. I was like, oh, he like T.I. I want you. Come here. And he'd be like, hold on. Oh shit.
He told me, hold on.
Do you know who I am? Come here. Hold on. Okay. That was cute.
It turns you on even more.
And he made me wait 3 weeks.
He made you wait? And you liked it though.
Oh, wow.
See, guys, make us wait.
He hit me with the shut up or you ain't getting no more dick.
And you was like, okay, I'm going to shut up.
Right.
What about you, Mika? What's aggressive to you?
Well, I was just
Like showing up where he at?
no.
That's stalking.
I would just be like the first one to initiate conversation.
Like she said, yes, you do. Chris said you be like,
I can see Mika doing something like that.
I don't like confrontation like that. So I'd be like
that.
I'm not a good art. Like I don't be knowing what to say. Like right, and I'm like, damn, I should have said that. Anyway, but like just texting and not gonna text back, but then still texting again, shit like that, or calling.
I hope you wasn't sending question marks. I hate when I don't answer somebody and they send like a bunch of question marks.
Oh no, I hit him with a whole picture, waiting on you to respond.
Oh, that's cute.
Because like as a woman, you feel like you're supposed to be a pro,
Right? You want to be like, you want him to be going hard for you.
But women are like bosses these days, and we say what we want, and we get what we want. And why can't we do that with men too?
That shit make me feel weird.
It make men feel uncomfortable.
It makes me feel
You
uncomfortable.
gotta understand what a man.
If I'm being aggressive,
You gotta understand what a man is. Like that's not that kind of. You gotta do what it takes to get that man to give you the attention that you want, because they're not built like that. They don't want something that they already got without trying to get it. Like I just feel like they're kind of built like, give me something to fucking work towards, or like
They don't want it to be too easy.
yeah.
Shit, I wanted it.
Like, Mika, would you propose to a man?
Hell no.
Okay, so you still.
Oh yeah, no.
You a boss,
I just
but you-
mean
I don't be
actually
that
just
much
like
of a
the
boss.
texting and calling. I didn't text it and call too much sometimes.
Right.
One time.
And then be like-
then spaz and be like, fuck you.
Oh yeah, we
So
do
you're not gonna answer?
spaz out. Like don't catch me, and now you got my attention, and now you're not gonna answer my.
Or then,
Yeah, I see. That's what I'm telling you. It'd be an ego thing, though, too.
and then they hit you with that, oh, I was locked up. I couldn't respond. I was locked up. And you over here going in on the
Shout out
text,
to-
not even knowing I was locked up.
Shout out to Peanut.
He lying, girl, just so you know, he lying. He was not locked
And
up.
that's what I felt like. I was like,
I need some paperwork. He will make
you don't
us
need that. All you gotta do is type his name in the search
system,
online.
right.
Oh yeah, you know you just easy.
but you know,
Public record
it's easy
says.
Because you know how you be mad and you be texting and he don't hit you back, and then you like, I feel, what if something happened? Because then you start thinking like,
I don't think
what if you got in an
I don't
accident?
think that. If I don't get a text back, my initial response is fuck that nigga. Like I don't be like something happened.
That's
But what if
Maybe
he
2018.
always is good at hitting you back?
Yeah, and if he don't
it's
text me back
rare.
after-
See, I be
fuck
thinking
that
like
nigga.
that, but then I be like, I'm not gonna say that because if something bad happened, I don't want to feel like I was a bitch.
Being bad.
yeah.
But I'm
Sometimes-
only like that with people I have already fucked with. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like some nigga I just met on the street and I'm
Right.
just like, hey,
They
what's
just
up,
met you
bro?
2
What's
minutes
up,
ago.
bro?
Where you at?
Nah, it's I didn't suck your dick.
Right.
Right.
God, that was answer me.
But you can do that.
Answer me.
After you suck somebody's dick, you have the authority.
You do have
to be like, where the
especially if
fuck
it was
that
good
dick at?
You do have.
Where's
some
my
authority.
dick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, here's another SE question. All right, this guy I've been conversing with has asked to fly me out to see him next month, and I'm trying to decide if I should go. I mean, he says he'll cover the flight.
Don't be a
He would
bird.
pay for a hotel for me to stay in. He also offered to let me stay in his nice ass house.
What team he
Should
play
I
for?
go? And if so, should I stay in the hotel? I've never done this before, but I recently had a birthday and decided that I would live a little this year. Tell me what you think.
Be a bird.
Stay in a hotel.
Get the room.
Make sure you got
Check in.
make sure you got a round trip flight.
Right.
Make sure you got
Round
your
trip.
own spending money.
Pay for the bags.
and make sure that just in case he's going to decide to cancel your shit or some more shit, you got
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 some
enough
other
money to get
plans.
yourself back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And change the room after you check in.
Right.
Damn.
I used to run. Remember that that dude I used to be dating in Miami? I used to run the scheme. I used to be like, well, I'll just book the flight. Send me like, I was like, oh my gosh, last minute, it's like $600. I'd be right on AirTran, $99.
AirTran, you had to come up, right? Just in case.
And when you fuck around to be on the rewards points, they put you in first class if it's an empty first class.
Oh yeah.
Right.
We had that AirTran Express.
Like, girl, come on, let's go eat. Prime 112, let's go.
Over that.
We used to cap on that.
Shows 1,000 in travel, please. I'm 21. I'm a student. Please, X-Fare 80.
Be at the airport all day.
X-Fares, they don't even have that no more.
Nah, man.
Yeah, you can forget it. And you got to pay to put a bag up to bring a carry-on
It wasn't
on.
like that before.
You got to pay for water. You got- So the advice, and that's not bad advice, is stay in the hotel, right? Make sure you have your own money when you go, just in case things don't work out, and make sure that your flight is
round trip.
Round trip.
Find it on a one-way flight.
It would be nice to know somebody there too. Don't go to Milwaukee or no shit, bitch. You better go to Atlanta.
And let somebody know where you going.
What? Yes, I was about to say, give your girlfriend all his information so that somebody know where you are at if you don't come back.
Right.
And you know what? It's not bad either. See if he'll bring one of your friends too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. How much money this guy got?
We run that all the
Because
time.
my mama said she don't trust nobody.
Right.
Chanel used to bring me before you
Let's go.
Holding the boyfriend.
She's on my
Albert, she's
rider.
coming too.
Everything.
Tamika means on my rider. That's hilarious.
All right, so that's not bad. So she could go. Just make sure you. And I'm not against not letting him book the flight, but telling him how much it is, and then saying, send it to me and I'll book it.
Yeah.
So
That way he can't cancel your shit if he decides.
exactly. He has no authority.
And don't let him hit you with the "I'll give you the money when you get here."
No.
Money ain't guaranteed unless that motherfucker's in the hand, bitch.
Killed that one. That was right.
Like, look, I got PayPal.
We got
Western
two
Union
options.
routing
We got too many
number.
options of how we
Wells
can send money.
Fargo.
You can cash at me.
Shut your eyes now.
PayPal.
Run that check.
What if he put you on like a connecting flight?
My cousin living in that town.
Hell no.
Unless it's out of the country.
If he put you on a connecting flight from New York to Atlanta,
You gotta go through Charlotte.
That better be my husband. And if
You gotta go through Miami.
You gotta go through Charlotte.
babe, we tight on money.
Fly to Chicago.
5 hours in Fort Lauderdale.
Fuck no.
I'd be like, no, I'm not getting on this.
Nah, nigga.
All right, now let me ask y'all this question. If your man said your outfit is too revealing, would you change your clothes?
Yep.
Nope.
No, submit.
If he coming with me,
nopes.
no.
Huh?
If he's coming with me, no. If I'm going with my girls, yeah.
Okay, so if he's there, you're like, well.
I was on vacation one time and we were going to the beach and I had on a bathing suit and a cover up and he asked me to change.
But you going to the beach.
Thong bathing suit.
It wasn't a thong.
Nipple covers.
It wasn't a thong.
And glitter.
But the cover up was see-through.
But it's a bathing suit. It's in Miami.
Then you're going to the beach.
No, we was
Okay,
on
it
an
wasn't a
island,
thong.
actually.
Was
And
it
we
a
was taking the
triangle?
boat from one island to the other island.
Exactly. Yes, he was right. Probably.
Did you change, Gigi?
I changed.
I would feel uncomfortable if I was
But we were
around.
also in a group setting with a bunch of other couples.
Okay, well, yeah. Then,
So
yeah.
maybe
That
you
you
felt
had
like,
to
bitch, you
change.
showing
Yeah.
too much ass.
Like, I don't want the other girls to be mad. Like, who this bitch with her ass
Or you
out.
probably don't want no other
other
niggas
dudes
looking
looking
at
at
his
her.
girl.
Right, that too.
Because that makes them have to either, if a nigga say something,
Right.
Damn, I gotta
Like
beat
this
my
nigga, say
homeboy.
something.
But you know, you know if you
when they be
pushing
really
it
extra,
though.
too.
But guys,
You know if you
think I was
pushing it.
though.
Right.
don't you think guys like when other guys look at you?
Yes. And I know he does.
Sometimes
But yeah,
to an
that's
extent.
Yeah.
But
But there's
sometimes they
some
try to
alpha
just
men-
dumb you down so that they know that you ain't going nowhere.
That
Ain't
too,
nobody
but there's
else
some
gonna want
alpha
you.
men that be like, you know, they don't like to, because you put them in a position to have to defend you. That's why I'm on the fence with the whole
You've been watching
women.
She's Gotta Have It.
Oh, I watched that too.
I mean, yeah,
Season 2
but
coming
The
soon.
TV series.
I'm not really.
We
I'm
actually
not-
had the two writers on
writers
here.
here.
On the
Really?
series.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to them. That shit
I like
is
the way
dope.
they did that.
that was
I like the
dope.
way they wrote that. That was dope. I'm sorry, Chanel. Keep going.
So I forgot what I was saying. Oh no, I think that sometimes they're like, if you got to know the nigga that you with, like, because if you are too bad and he's always it's tiring for them to always have to. Because you might not
cannot
even
dim your light
you
just
might-
to make somebody else shine.
No,
I was bad when you met me, nigga. That's how I pulled you. Now I'm with you. You better be confident enough to keep me.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand both ways because men is they're trying to be your protector, and if they're with you and somebody either grabs you or whistles at you or does something like that, that puts them in a position to now have to.
Yeah. But you have to know how to conduct yourself. Like I know for myself, I'm never gonna do anything that's gonna put myself in a awkward position.
But sometimes guys do shit you can't help with.
Yeah, you can't. But I know anything that I'm doing is not going to ask for that type of attention. Now I might get a whole bunch of attention, but I'm not gonna do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga telling me to change, I'll be like, fuck you. No.
I mean, I wouldn't change it, but I also know I wouldn't do anything
about it already
to put myself in a position to where I feel like whatever I put on, I don't need to change that shit because I'm not going to disrespect myself.
Exactly.
Or I'm not going to be.
All right, so you already know you're
myself.
not doing all that anyway. So.
Right, but I understand where some men come from with that because this is a situation. I was dating somebody, big ass nigga, and we were in the movie theater. And it was some of his homeboys in the front of us. And they were so rude throughout the whole... Because we actually were in the movie before the movie that we were going to see started. Because we were just there. And this dude was just being rude. He was throwing popcorn trying to hit the TVs. Just rude. And I was like, yo, chill out. And my dude, he was like, oh, don't say nothing else to him. I got pissed off. I said, what the fuck you checking me for? Check that nigga.
Right.
So I got up and walked about that bitch. So later he said, it wasn't that I was mad trying to check you. If he would have turned around and said something to you, now I got to whoop his ass.
Right.
Because you said something to him.
Right.
And now either I'm gonna have an issue with my crew or my niggas
or you.
But that's different from what you have put on your own body. Like you addressing another man is something different than what you have dressed yourself
I feel
with.
like his boys should respect him enough that they wouldn't talk crazy to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, he didn't say that to me, but he was just like,
if he did,
nothing
because it could.
Because I already know he ain't said nothing because he know I'm right here. But you keep pressing that nigga, he gonna try to.
That's happened to me before. Because
I've been there.
She's been there, and I've said something to somebody's friend like checking in the dude, and he tried to come at me crazy, and then the dude that I was dealing with had to in turn check him. But then it caused a big problem because now this dude don't really like me. Now he fell away because I done had his man balk on him. But he's kind of mad at me too because you shouldn't have said nothing. We all drunk, whatever the case was. But like I looked at it like I'm still a female. Like I talk shit, whatever. But he got to be respectful because I'm a female. He damn near got in my face like, bitch, da-da-da-da-da-da. But I could push people buttons.
I feel like I've learned to respect the alpha male. Because I'm an alpha female. And
same.
I know a lot of bitch ass niggas. I barely meet alpha niggas.
Shout out to
So when I meet them, we bump heads at first because I'm just like, but I'm learning to respect the place that they have in
out of respect for your man.
Yeah, because that taught me a lot. That situation taught me a lot because I was like, I don't like them. Don't talk to me like that. I feel like he could have said, you know, I'm not having to fuck him up. Just don't say nothing else. I was like, okay, don't say nothing else to that nigga.
Because now you feel checked.
What?
Oh, now you gonna check me for checking him?
I'm checking this punk ass motherfucker. You supposed to be checking.
Right. Now, okay, let's bring up another scenario. Let's say that your boyfriend, right, or your man, and his best friend, you know, you hang out with him and his girlfriend. But then y'all go out one time and he got another chick. But you cool with his girl.
I ain't no snitch.
I ain't in it.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
But wouldn't that make you
I don't shade the girl.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that make you feel like your man be out with him with other bitches too?
Probably.
Me and my man will have that conversation, but I'm not going to talk to
But
him.
you know how you can peep it out? You just throw like little shade, like, oh, Tony, who is this? Oh, she's so cute. What's your name, baby? Oh, you just keep switching them. And you get on his nerves. So then he gonna be like,
hey, so Troy, you ain't gonna goddamn. So Troy, you ain't gonna goddamn. Well, your nigga be doing the same shit.
Nah, he can't do that shit. He do that shit, he might get shot.
But see, what if you mad? Because y'all be going on vacations together. You hang out with the other girlfriend without the dudes around.
If the girlfriend is my friend,
and now she's your friend.
You can't make them bitches your friend.
exactly.
No, but if she was a friend before,
But she,
you knew her
but no,
before.
she
Before it's
got
different,
she
yeah.
got to be a snitch for you too.
That's
But
the whole
she's
thing.
but there's birds though. The
Yeah,
birds
sit
I be
quiet.
Like, nigga.
No, but that's his. Yeah, you know, y'all hung out, went on
Yeah,
vacations
yeah.
together.
That could be your friend.
Over
She'll
each
be
other's
quiet.
houses, like been together for years, and now you seen this, and now you feel weird. Because I would feel weird if I'm friends
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would too.
like friends, you
Especially
talk to her
if
on the
she
phone.
find out that you knew all this time.
Yeah,
Right.
it sound like
Do you
y'all go on
talk-
couple
do she come to your house?
vacations.
Right, but this
Yeah, do y'all talk on the phone?
Yes,
friends?
y'all hang out without the dudes.
Yeah, but that bitch was
that
still
becomes your
alive.
friend.
That's
That
your
becomes your
friend.
I would have
It
checked
became
him
your
right
friend.
there. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? Yeah.
Nah, that shit happened to me
that was
before.
dumb on his part.
And I stopped fucking with that bitch because I knew, I was like, so like he brung the bitch around his baby mom, but she had always hung out with me and her boyfriend and my nigga, you get what I'm saying, double date, all that shit. And then I found out that like she had came around the baby mom and saying, I'm like, fuck that bitch. We got beef now because you was acting like you was my friend and you never said nothing. So even though we weren't friends before the situation, you was fake my friend.
But according to what you said, you got to mind your business when you're.
Well, shit, I'm talking about if that's not my friend like that. Like if we just hang out and we go to dinner, that's his friend, girlfriend, I'm gonna mind my business.
But y'all became friends, but only through your men.
If we was on the phone, like you said,
Yeah.
she come to my house, we go shopping.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of situation.
Yeah.
But if we just out and we just so happen to all go out, you mind
But
your
it gets
business.
tricky because now your man is mad at you for breaking up their happy home.
Right, because then now he got to bring
So
another
now-
bitch
now
to
what
dinner
you
when
see
he
the
comes with
other
his side
way
bitches.
is you talk to your dude about it. Like,
Yeah,
who's
who the
this
fuck
bitch?
is-
Yeah, but what's he gonna do? He not gonna say nothing. So now I gotta be around and act fake around somebody who I really became friends with.
Well, let it be known. Be like, look, I don't know how I'm gonna keep my composure around Keisha.
The jump off shouldn't be at dinner with wifey. It doesn't matter. Like
That
if
can't
that's
be your friend no more, my nigga. Because that
Yeah.
nigga's fucking with some bullshit. And
let her go out when it's the guy.
on
Right.
you and think that
Know
shit
what I mean?
cool.
Yeah.
So y'all would tell or not?
I would
wouldn't
definitely have
tell.
a conversation with my guy.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I would let him know that I'm not comfortable with that.
Right.
Yeah.
And if
Like,
that's
I'm
what
not
you choose,
hanging around
if
you
you
and you're-
if,
You be like,
yeah, like
damn,
don't bring that to me. Like don't get me involved because now you putting me in a weird predicament.
right,
Now
I gotta be buddy buddy with this shit.
and I'm not gonna be buddy
I'm
with
not
her.
gonna be buddy
I'm gonna
buddy
keep it
with her.
cordial, but then now how I look smiling in my homegirl face,
Right.
knowing damn well
Keep
I was
that
just
away from me. I'm not
sitting at the
comfortable.
goddamn table with Kiana.
But they be like, you one of the guys. Nah, but niggas will be like, you one of the guys, Gigi, you mad cool. Like, you can't snitch on
Then
me.
you be like, you
wouldn't
know what?
snitch,
Now I
but
think that
don't-
my man be
I'm
hanging
trying
out
to
with
make
you
you
and
a
other
better
bitches.
man.
See, I would that now you got a problem with their homeboy regardless.
Right.
Cause you like
I don't
now,
trust none of
yeah,
y'all.
I don't trust y'all.
But at the end, in the back
Yeah,
of his
they are,
mind,
though.
he still
They
respect
probably-
you because he like, well, damn.
Right. They respect
Right,
you.
for
You don't
saying,
have to, like,
speaking
Yeah,
up,
they
right.
respect it. They might
Right.
not
All right, here's the last Ask Ye question. My wife has gained a lot of weight over the last couple of years, and when I brought it up in the past, suggesting and inviting her to work out, the discussions have not gone well. She used to try to work out and eat right, but it seems like she lost that focus and doesn't work out anymore and eats whatever she wants. I need your advice on how I can reintroduce this subject and address my concern without starting another argument.
partner workouts.
Slim
couple
fast.
workouts.
Well, he said it wasn't working out.
He tried, and he said she's just not responsive to that.
He better take her to Miami, to Dr. Miami, and be like, baby, I got you a present. She'll probably take it. You don't
He
think
should
so?
do something
So
romantic.
surgery.
And
He should.
Is your solution?
He should beat her.
You told her to beat me.
All my life I had to fight.
Just beat
That's
her.
kind of hard. That's the thing about being in relationships is
not
you
funny.
you grow, you change. Like no one's the same all the time. You know, you could have been a 9-to-5 worker and then turn into a
What?
no, I'm saying like
A 9 to
a
5
stay-at-home mom or whatever, or now you want to be an industry nigga all of a sudden. And it's like, I don't want you to be an industry nigga. I like you as a 9-to-5 nigga. Now we got problems because this is not what I like. So I understand him, like, she was a skinny bitch and now she about to be, you know, a heavy
BBW.
Maybe that's not what he likes. Maybe he just should tell her.
He's not because listen,
What
it
he
goes the
likes.
other way too for men. Do we like when our men get all out of shape?
Hell no.
Oh.
no.
So he
But then you
doesn't love
gotta
her.
encourage
For
her.
her.
You better keep it tight, nigga.
But it's hard to.
He's like,
So he
I'm
should
not
love
him.
her for her.
He doesn't love her for her.
That's not true though, because it's hard because when you fell in love with somebody and they was doing a
certain way,
and then they change.
You got to do stuff together. That's fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, be like, hey, come on, let's go hiking.
She's not trying to do
Make it fun.
Maybe it's not gym. Maybe it's not boot camp.
Because that's what he's been saying.
Maybe he should find some type of non-traditional workout activity that he can do.
Like, let's go rock climbing. Let's go cycling.
I feel like that women need to keep themselves together. I'm kind of.
I think it would be sexy, baby, if you did a pole aerobics class and then perform for me. Oh, I wear it like this.
If I'm invested in a relationship, it's like I feel like people have to just do their parts, like communication, you know, spending time together, like staying fine. Like, come on now.
No, but you didn't say that because women give birth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That's an excuse.
But
like,
you still fine.
You know what the reason is for that. But when you just sitting there.
So you can't say that.
She just let herself go. She eating with
I like that.
I understand it though, especially after having kids. Well, no,
but she didn't say
she might be in depression or
she
something.
might just she could have gotten comfortable. You know how you go through that phase of just being comfortable, like he loved me as I am.
Yeah, but nah, bitch, get out of that. Pull it together. Pull up.
But he can
get a good heel.
They go on like a romantic dinner and then have a salsa class.
Dinner is the problem.
Salsa,
like,
or go to a cooking class.
That's what I was saying.
That's what I'm saying. Or he could be like, I'm a cook. I'm a cook tonight. Make some broccoli and some fucking baked chicken. Like,
yeah, he has to be the change.
He be the
like
cook.
maybe if he
can be a
changed
sexy ass
his
cook every night.
Because if he's asking her to make him steak and potatoes every damn night, what the fuck she gonna eat?
He gotta be like, we gotta get healthier.
That's what I think he should do.
Everything is a
2018,
What is she like?
we doing master cleanse, and then we going vegan.
She has to take responsibility for what her actions
But it's so funny because I've watched relationships like that, and you'll just see like the husband, like just mad as shape, and he just be trying to like show.
Yeah, like, come on, babe.
And the ripped as fuck.
When the dude is
picking
out
up
of
bitches
shape,
at the gym.
they want more patience. When the woman is out of shape,
It's
they
so
like,
much different.
You need
Get it
to
back.
get it together like right now. But when the woman loses that weight,
baby, that's when she break
the
up with him.
man is like, now what you doing?
Right.
But
But there's a lot you can
but
do
you wanted
together.
me to lose his weight, so now what? You just
You could go bike riding together.
Yeah.
You could go, like y'all said, the dancing classes. Hiking.
But you know what? I
It
find
is.
sometimes when people
Sex.
gain weight like that and kind of give up, it might be something mental too.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
Like,
stress.
they could be going through something that
It could be a
it
lot
might be
going on.
more of an issue of,
Right.
okay, let's talk. What are you dealing with?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not necessary. Like when you just gave up and like I used to work out and I used to eat good and I just stopped all that, it might be something else going on.
She probably found her a fat nigga that she loved better than him.
What that got to do with her getting weight?
So she had to get fat.
Sound like
that together.
a person. I mean, that sounds.
She rather eat biscuits and shit in bed, and this nigga want to go jogging.
But you know, I always told me and my friend, we always said that we want to get rich as fuck and just get fat as hell. And just say
rich and
fuck
fat.
the world.
There's no reason to be rich and fat because you could have somebody travel with you that makes you the right.
But I
man.
mean, like at the end of my life.
Okay,
like,
later.
Not even at the end.
Gangsters get chubby and move to Miami.
See? That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Good job. Y'all
That's where the
keep doing
gangsters
that.
at.
Quincy Jones ain't
all
fat.
the time.
Quincy
Jones is
We drinking the same thing.
Quincy Jones is fucking
Yeah, he's very fair.
He got hips. I hate hips.
He's impaired.
Shiggity
Quincy
show.
Jones.
I can't stand man hips, bro.
That's why y'all always sitting
We hate man hips. Hey, man.
Hips.
Don't have no man hips.
Do not have no muffin tops.
like that.
Oh, I got a question.
Big hips and a fat
I
ass.
got a question.
What?
That boy
What
is poison.
The sexiest part of the man's body,
Other than his dick.
other than
Come on.
For
me? This part of his arm.
His forearm?
really.
Yep.
Okay, let's go on you first.
Okay, I like.
Can I explain why first?
Yeah,
I just
she
feel
like-
like when a man holds you, that's that like dominance, that's that protection, that security, that masculinity. It be in their hands and their arms. I know, it's like that. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
I like a good torso, but like specifically it's the back and then the triceps.
So you like everything, basically. She just said.
the torso, the leg, the knee, the kneecap.
But if you have like
She likes some
this,
shoulders.
it's around
Kill him with the shoulders.
Girl, he got good shoulders.
You got
Look at
nice,
him with
like,
the shoulders.
Sexy ass shoulders.
pecs and then
So the
whole
upper
torso.
half.
yeah, the torso.
Just the man, the whole man.
Throw the whole man in the box.
Anybody with a
D'Angelo
V cut
video.
chewing some gum.
Chewing some gum.
With some basketball shorts on and some ankle socks.
And some slides.
Ankle socks.
You know that's
video
Gucci slides.
You got very specific.
The last season.
I like it too.
Okay. Oh, Gigi.
Jack.
I like legs. I like some thick thighs and some bow legs like that.
Bow legs.
bow legs.
You know what nigga be bow legged?
And they stand
his legs just gotta naturally get out of the way for that big old dick.
See, you can't have a little dick and be bow-legged. That's false advertising.
Bow legs is the body's way of making sure that the penis got enough space.
Hey, man.
That needs to be in the New Testament.
Shout out to
That nigga got a baby arm in the
Say
middle
that
of that
again,
thing.
please. What the?
Okay,
My
your
spirit
turn.
told me to press record.
So
Did you
me,
get it?
I look at because it can't be dick. We said it.
All right.
The lips. Mm-hmm. To me, the lips and everything that's going on around here.
That's pussy eating lips.
Pussy eating lips.
I love a good mouth.
You get what I'm saying? What that mouth do?
Yes, that is now
I love
our
a
saying, man. You
beautiful
can't say
mouth
that.
on
We
a
say
man.
that.
That's it.
Yeah,
You gotta,
beautiful mouth and eyes.
nice teeth and all that
Yeah.
stuff too. You know.
Well, I guess I like arms. I like when guys have a little muscle so you could rub on their muscles and stuff.
And
That's why they
thighs.
hold it in
I like to rub on muscles and stuff.
Well, I'm glad one person said legs because a lot of guys skip leg workouts in the gym.
And you be looking crazy as hell.
Chicken little.
Right. Looking like
Well,
they're
listen,
gonna fall
I
over.
guess we got to end. We've been talking for like over an hour now, but I had a good time with y'all. That was really fun.
Thank you.
Girls Clubbing is big.
Girls Club, follow
So
us.
is it going to be like an album? What's happening?
Oh
Yes. Well, we don't have the official name yet, but we have a couple of singles. We have a song called "Couldn't Get It Up."
Ooh, damn.
We have to play that one for y'all. Y'all are gonna love it.
Y'all gonna love that
That might
record.
be y'all.
Well, we have a song with a hook already done for y'all.
Man, that nigga dick big as hell. 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 Big as hell. Big as hell. That nigga dick big as hell.
Oh yeah. We got a big ass dick.
We'll see y'all next week.
Damn, that nigga dick big
We're about to do a lip
We're gonna
service.
see y'all
We're
next
about to do
week.
y'all official song.
There we go. Y'all want to keep the studio open for 3 more
Yes.
hours and we can all have them rap and sing. Y'all want to rap and sing? We can write some shit.
But yeah, we got a compilation album that we've been working on, and it's almost done. We're about to shoot some new videos for 2 of the singles in like 2 weeks.
And then we're gonna hit the road.
Gonna go on tour and just hit different shows
near
and stuff.
you.
And we also do volunteer work for like the Boys and Girls Club of America and different things. And we really are mentors as well. We like to reach out to the community.
Well,
That's
don't
one
play
thing
this in the Boys and
especially the
Girls
women.
Club, y'all.
Yeah.
No lip service for the boys and girls.
Not the
But
can't
that's
get
great.
it up
I think
song.
that's awesome. And listen, I just want to
Just
make
keep
sure we
them grades
reiterate that Lip Service, we do have a live show at the Highline Ballroom that's happening on February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Yes.
Can we come?
Yes, please come through. It's going to be fun. We got Amara La Negra.
Can we perform?
Yeah, come. That'll
That
be
would
fun.
be so
Yeah.
dope.
Can we please
Y'all,
come
it's
and
not-
perform?
Tuesday?
At Highline Ballroom.
Tuesday?
And then we also have Little Mo and her husband.
Yeah.
Carl,
That's
coming
dope.
through.
I met them in the studio.
And we got a couple other surprise guests.
Now we got some more.
That's
gonna be
dope.
so
We'll
lit.
be there.
All right, Lip Service, thank y'all so much
Thank
for
y'all
coming
for
through. I
having us.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
seeing y'all all together.
Vagina power.
Yeah.